everybody. Okay,
Welcome.
let's see. Image from file. So how are we all doing today?
Fine, thank you.
Fine. Thank you
We
for
are
that
fine.
question.
Thank you.
you.
Okay,
You are
that's
doing
good.
amazing.
Fine, thank you.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Sorry, I'm trying to share my screen. So
welcome.
today we're going to dive into what we actually need to start doing, daily activities, things we need to start doing now to move up our success rate and see how we can move into getting higher productivity in everything that we do. I don't know. Can you all see my screen?
Not yet. Not yet.
Yes, not yet. Can you see my screen now?
No.
Still not yet.
I'm sharing already now.
Check again. You can stop sharing and share again.
Okay, let me see.
This is our own TV.
Screen. Start now.
Yeah, we can see you now, Mom. I can see you.
You can see my screen now.
Yeah.
Good. Simon, confirm you can see my screen now.
Not yet.
Not yet from my end.
Somebody said yes.
It's your
It
face
comes
we're
and
seeing.
goes. It comes and goes.
Wow. No, this my beautiful slide has to be seen because there's power in visual. Or Simon, should I send it to you to share?
Yes, ma, please. I think that would be
so
better.
that we'll not wait.
Yes,
Yes, let me send it to you so that you can share. Just give me 1 second. So now, okay, while we are waiting for this, can I get just two people? Tell me the challenges they are facing right now in upgrading and moving to better versions of themselves, increasing productivity. What are the challenges? Just two people.
Okay. Okay, we have Joshua Imodu. The next person. Just raise your hand and I'll just pick you.
Simon, I've sent it to you.
Okay.
I think it will be better.
Let's have Joshua Imodu while we wait for the second person. You can proceed.
All right, thank you very much, sir and ma. My own challenge is combining my routine job with my real estate activity, and it has not really been easy. And I'm also having challenge with getting to advertise on social media, especially Facebook and Instagram. So and YouTube, especially YouTube and Facebook. So those are the challenges I'm facing. So
Okay.
I've not been able to come out of it.
I think we might just do with yours. Simon, please get the slide ready. So now, let's look at the second one now. Advertising on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Frankly speaking, this is a must in this age and time. When I mean this is a must, I mean this is a must. Tony Omotosho said something. He said, right now he does adverts of more than $3,000 on a daily basis. And when somebody like that is telling you he does runs ads of more than $3,000 daily, then ask yourself, what is his return? See, the world has gone global. The social media space is something you need right now to survive. It's as simple as ABC. You must get it to survive if you want to up your game, and be everywhere. So now what I'll advise is something I think I'm still going to mention in my training today. You need to get mentorship. Look for someone that will hold your hand and teach you step by step how to run ads. I will not recommend paying somebody to run ads for you. I have tried it severally and it's not working, brother. It's not working. I had to sit my ass down and learn how to do it. That's the truth. Are you getting? Then another thing I need you to consider is also using influencers. You can use influencers. You can use WhatsApp influencers. You can use TikTok influencers. You can use Instagram. Instagram and Facebook influencers are it's more expensive, most especially Instagram, but your returns are sure. Are you getting? So you can use people that, but before you get an influencer, make sure you are conversant with the audience of that influencer. Imagine if the audience of an influencer, all the person has is students as their audience, or the target audience of that person is students or people that cannot afford lands. And you pay so much for the person to advertise your land on his or her page. Definitely, what do you think will happen? No sales. At the end of the day, you say, I used the influencer and it did not work. What actually happened was that you did not do your due diligence. You did not investigate. You did not find out details about the influencer before dropping your money. Then the other one that I would also need, the first question is, I need you to find a way to schedule your time. If I tell you now that this real estate, if I tell you, do 1, 2, 3, and after doing 1, 2, 3, in 24 hours, you are going to close a deal of 100 million. So I want to ask a question. Will you do it or not?
I will overdo it.
Did you hear what you just said? You will overdo it. You have not spoken to your mindset. Your mind has not owned up to the fact that this is a cash cow that you need to do everything you need to do to make it possible to make it work. If you have gotten to that stage to speak to your mind and understand that this 100 million is small compared to what you will get, it's passive income, it's generational income we're talking about. Speak to your mind, and what will happen? The way will open. You will start seeing yourself going the extra mile. I think I'm going to answer every other thing about this number one question on my slides. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it's
Okay,
okay.
Simon, please, can we have the slide?
Yes, you're about to have that now.
Okay, thank you. The second person that asked a question, can you drop it? Just drop it on the page. And please, Simon, take note of it. So now, today, we're going to be very, very fast because we've really run out of time. So we're going to be talking about the blueprints to speedy success. Blueprints to speedy success. Then, can I have the next slide, please? We're going to run. We're going to run. We're going to run. So the next slide is just talking about Francisca. Hold on, Simon.
Okay.
Hold on, Simon. I don't think, hold on. Stop sharing. That's not made to send.
Okay.
Yes, please hold on. Okay, let's have the number 2 person. Let me resend the slide. Number 2 person, please. Can we have a question?
Okay, we need you to indicate through raising your hands, and we'll give you permission to speak. Now we want you to tell us your challenges. What are you facing? What's it that's not adding up? Don't know if I should go to the chat room. Before we go on, I would like to recognize a few persons. We have an ambassador in our midst, an ambassador of the P1 Royal. His birthday was just last week. Happy birthday in arrears, sir.
Thank
Hello,
you so
sir.
much.
Good evening.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your love.
Thank you, sir.
everyone. God bless.
So I hope the cake is not finished too.
I still have it too.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Simon, please
Thank you for
confirm.
coming on board.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So Simon, confirm you've gotten the new, what I want to use.
Not yet, not yet. So we have Kenneth. Kenneth can speak to us.
Okay, please, the next question. Let's move with speed. Can we have the next person?
Kenneth, it's your time. Hello, Kenneth.
Okay, hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, yeah. Okay, my name is Kenneth. I'm calling from Lagos. Though I'm actually new, maybe say 3 months by. My major challenge is inspection, going for inspection. Couple of times I've invited clients for inspection. Like one that happened to me, I actually booked inspection for 3 clients that are coming from different locations. They don't know themselves, you know. Before the inspection was booked, I think a few days before. Then the day before the day of the inspection, I called them and they admitted they are coming. The morning, because I stay on the mainland and the head office for inspection is on the island, Chongotedu. I called them in the morning before leaving my house at Ikotu. I called them, they said yes, they are coming. Only for me to get to the office by 10, I called and they didn't pick my call. Oh, the whole 3, none of them showed up for inspection.
Okay, so is that the question?
So that is what.
That's your challenge.
Yes, that is my major, going for inspection is my major challenge.
Okay, now, if you ask me from experience, I really don't see it as a challenge. Now, you mentioned just one incident where you invited 3 clients and none of them showed up. Now, I want to tell you something. There's what we call conversion rates. Conversion rates. I want you all to take this down. Conversion rates. So your conversion rate is almost like 10% out of your 100% inputs. So if you call 3 clients and none of them showed up, what do you think your conversion rate is telling you? That means your conversion rate is telling you that next time you need to book for 30 clients so that out of that 33 of them will show up. What did I say?
Okay.
Conversion rate states that you reach out to 30 clients. At the end of that 30 clients, booking for inspection, at least, at most, at worst, 3 of them will show up. There is no way you'll not have your 10% conversion rates. So when you say you reach out to just 3 people and the 3 of them did not show up, they actually, went with the formula. And please note that after every no, there's a powerful yes coming. This is good news that you are bringing to people's table. I need you to tweak your mentality and your mindset about what you are offering to people. You're offering people good news. You're offering them better way of life. You're offering them blessings. You're bringing good news. You're bringing, you're bringing more money, more revenue into their pocket. So as in, whatever you are offering them, don't feel bad when people say no. Don't feel bad for yourself. Feel bad that you should feel pity for them that they did not key into that opportunity. Are you getting? And by the time you start feeling like this, there is nothing there is no you will get from a client that will affect you. You won't even say it publicly. You just shed it off and feel, this one does not know what he or she is missing. Why? Because there's a mindset you are using to attack it. And let me tell you what that mindset does. That mindset opens you up for better things. That mindset opens you up for more yeses. That mindset increases your chances of yes. I hope I've answered that question. So please, go out there and invite people for inspection. Don't forget the conversion rates. Don't forget the conversion rate. So Simon, can we have the slide now?
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Ma, just 2 minutes and we'll have it. Just 2 minutes. We'll have it now.
Okay. Someone said, thank you so much for the reminder of the conversion rate. And this conversion rate is also, okay, let me tell a little story. while we wait for Simon. There was one time I was making cold calls. I was making cold calls of 5 cold calls every day. I hope you all know what cold calls are. Cold calls are you go online, go to Google, search out numbers of people you don't know from Adam. You don't know from anywhere. You get their contact and you do what? You call them. You call them up and offer them the life-saving grace of P1 that you have in your hands, because you're offering them life. You're offering them better way of life. You're offering them goodies. Are you getting? So I reached out to my mentor. Guys, listen to this. I reached out to my mentor and I was telling him that, that every day I've been doing well for some time. That every day I reach out to five people. And by the time he finished the conversion rate for me, I knew that with 5 cold contacts, cold calls every day, I'm not going anywhere. Guys, do you know what he increased it to? He said the least he expects from every day is 25 calls. 25 calls. So in 5 days, I make 125 calls to different people, different organizations. Can I come to do this? Can I come and do my presentation? This is what we have on ground. Can you give me access to the president, to the owner of the company? This is what you stand to gain as somebody that is introducing me to the company. You know, plenty stories. Now, what am I saying? You cannot keep doing little things and you are expecting big results. To get extraordinary things and extraordinary results, you need to be ready to go the extraordinary mile and do the extraordinary things. You cannot keep doing what every normal person is doing and you're expecting abnormal results. If you do what every normal person is doing, you will keep getting normal results. Go out there and find out those that are doing extraordinary things, the things that I've been doing for some time that is getting me the kind of results I'm getting. I'm telling you guys, it is going the extra mile to do the extraordinary things that is getting me the extraordinary results that I have today. So now let's go straight to what we have today. Blueprints towards speedy success. Please, let's have the third slide. The second slide is just talking about me. And, you know, we don't have time for all that now. So let's go to the next slide, please. Okay, so now we're talking about what is success. I will say in my own definition that success is your RY plus RK plus RV. And let me explain. RY is what? The right you. RY, somebody should take this down. RY means right you. If you as a person, as a totality, as a spirit being, I did not say human being. Did you people hear what I said? I did not say human being because that is a lie from, I don't even understand how human being came to be in existence. We are not human beings, we are spirit beings because we are 95% spirit and 5% flesh. The human is the small you and the spirit is the big you. So we need to start operating as spirit beings so that you can get crazy results out of life. Now, I'm talking about the right you. So the right you comprises of your mindset, your character traits, the wisdom that you have, your habits, the SWOT analysis of yourself. So many people here feel that, when you talk about SWOT analysis, your strengths, your weakness, the opportunities open to you and the threats open to you. Most times people think that this is just for businesses and companies, not knowing that you are the one that make up that business. So before you talk about any SWOT analysis of any business, you should talk about you as a person. What is your SWOT analysis? And the next thing I want to talk about is belief system. What is your belief system? What are the limiting beliefs that culture, environment has cocooned you and made it impossible for you to dive into crazy waters, swim out to shore, and come out with a big fish? That's my question. What are the belief systems that you need to die today? I can't do this. No, this is not for me. It's not for me to make a sale of 100 million. It's not for me to make a sale of social millions. It's not for me to make a sale of I remember the first time I did 1 million. That's just me, as in I just did, as in I know how I felt. I know how I felt before other ones started coming. Guys, it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. You need to see whatever, if your spirit man has not gotten there, your body cannot take you there. And note, if your body mistakenly takes you there, maybe by mistake, by chance, you are able to dive into 10 million. And your spirit has not owned up to 10 million. Why am I saying that? There are some persons here. You have never sat down to think about this money. If 10 million comes into your account now, what will you use it for? What will you do with it? How will you use it?
I don't hear you.
How will you use it to groom yourself? How will you use it to move to your next level? If you have not sat down to think about this, I'm telling you, there's a problem somewhere. If by mistake 10 million enters your account, I give you 3 months to come back to square one of 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 100,000 that is familiar and your comfort zone. So please take time today. Your belief system. I already have. Sleep. You to know that because I have been able to develop. Sorry, I think the network took me out. I'm back.
Okay. I was beginning to. Can you hear us now?
Can you hear me? Can you
yes,
hear
we
me?
can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay, so let's go ahead. So now you need to be able to go for trainings back to back. Then, as I said earlier, as regards the first question that came in, please, mentorship is key. Look for somebody that has worked this work and let the person hold your hand. If you need to pay for mentorship, please go ahead and pay and get results. Go ahead and do what you need to do to get results. Don't just sit down there and believe it is business as usual. If you say it is business, P1 is business as usual, you keep on getting the usual results. Then the last formula I have here is the right vehicle, and the right vehicle is P1 property. Is P1 World African Network, Property World African Network. Sorry about that, guys. P1 is the vehicle that is we are going to use to get us to where we are going to. Because every time you want to move from the level that you are in, ask yourself, where is the vehicle that I need that is going to help me move to where I need to be? Now, let's talk about, listen, guys, I have here written, whoever teaches you how to drive determines how you drive. Let me say that again. Whoever teaches you how to drive determines how you drive. If it's an Agboro that taught you how to drive, definitely you are going to be crazy on the road. If it's a well-seasoned driver that teaches you how to drive, then you know what your result will be. So you need to be sure of the vehicle is moving you to your desired where you need to be. P1 has been in existence and is still standing strong. Who else can lead you to your promised land? Please, everybody put in the chat box, P1 is the vehicle. Let's put in the chat box, P1 is the vehicle. P1 is the vehicle. I want to know that, yes, we're all on the same page. We are all on the same page. Simon, next slide. Please, let's put on the chat box, P1 is the vehicle. Or you can just put P1, 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 P1. We need to know that, yes, there's the right vehicle for us to use to get to where we need to be. Then some of the daily habits for success. Now, the first one I'm going to talk about is read industry-related articles or books for 30 minutes daily. Now we're talking about making money. We're talking about real estate. If I ask now, how many of you have taken out time to take one real estate book and read? There are so many books out there we can read. Please go and search for them. Read. At least 30 minutes daily. Take something and read. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is take one online course or attend a webinar each month. Take out your time. Go out. The next thing I have here is networking. And for this webinar, please, this webinar must not be only in your niche. Get to know what other people are doing. You can even go to a food network. Yes. You can go to any other network, find out what they are doing and see what you can pick from there and bring it into your business, into your real estate business. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is networking. Networking. Connect with one new person in your field every week. Now, I'm not even talking about daily, at least every week. For me, this is even small. This is a small target. But at least that's the least you owe yourself. Then the next thing I want to talk about is engage in professional social media platforms daily. Please, I'm not saying that you should go online and I'm not saying go online and start scouting pages, because that's what we do. Most of the time we spend our time on the social media scrolling and not getting, as in the only thing we're doing is just laughing and joking. But as you are laughing at other people's jokes, they are making money. Now I'm asking you, who is going to laugh at your own jokes so that you can also make money? Don't you think it's time for you to start positioning yourself online so that you too, people can watch you, laugh their heads off while you make money? Then every day, journal for 10 minutes each night about your progress and your goals. Every minute. Every day, journal for at least 10 minutes. Then create time daily to think constructively and not destructively. Check your circle of friends. If the only thing all of you involved yourself in is idle discussions, let me use the word. Should I say stupid? Let me be a good girl. Let me use the word idle. But guys, learn to stop having destructive conversations. If the circle of friends you have are the only people that think of lack, the only people that think of, as in the only thing they think of is what is not going well. A typical Nigerian, if you ask a typical Nigerian, what do you want? Do you know what the person will start telling you? There's no light, there's no this, there's no that, there's no water, there's no food, inflation. But you ask the Nigerian, what do you want? We have been so cocooned with issues of life that we are not even thinking constructively. Please, type in the chat box, constructive. Be constructive. We need to know that we are together on this. Be constructive. Look for one or two friends that in 3 days, you can have meaningful discussions with them and think of means and ways on how to make money. How you can make money. Be constructive in your discussions. If the people circle around you, they are not giving you results, please, I did not say push them behind you. I said what? Delete them. Delete those friends of yours. I always tell people that show me 5 major calls you do every day in a week, and I will sit down and calibrate your 5 years from now. Did you guys hear what I just said? Show me 5 calls you make daily. Be it your mom, be it your dad, be it your sister, be it your brother, be it your friend, whoever. Your 5 calls every day in 5 days can help me show you where you will be in the next 5 years. Next slide, please. So please, let that be our take home. Make sure that anyone that is not giving you good vibes, please take that person off your circle. So now, everybody notes this. You are a representative of God, so you must prosper in business or career. Everybody say now, I am a representative of God. Put it in the chat box. Put it in the chat box. I am a representative of God. This knowledge, I want this knowledge to sink in. So nobody says no to you. Nobody says no to you. Even when they say no to you, after all, they said no to Jesus, right? And he's the Son of God. He's the one that created you and I. Even when people say no to you, when you live out of pity, you know, that, these ones, they do not know what they are missing for your not being in their lives. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is deploy maximum effort and energy and do your work very well. Please do your work. Whatever you need to do, please do your work diligently. Whatever your hand findeth to do, do it with all diligence. If you are sure that this P1 is the vehicle that you need, please do it well. And this leads to what? Maximum productivity. And I hope you all know that there's a difference between when somebody is making, okay, let me not go there. Okay. And this leads to maximum productivity. And it will yield what? Its profits to you. Listen, guys, how you work today will determine if you are qualified for the next level. I want to repeat that. The effort you put in today in your work determines if you are qualified for the next level. So many of us are here earning and yearning for the next level, but we are not ready to put in the work. We are just not ready to put in the work. Yet you want to move to the next level. And I'm now asking, how now? How does that even add up in your head? Everybody listen, how you treat your business today determines what you get. You had the example I gave to the person that asked the question and said that he's finding it difficult merging his daily routine and real estate. And I asked him one question. If I tell you in 3 days you get 100 million, and what makes you think you cannot get it? If I tell you in 3 days you make 100 million, won't you find time to do that business? He said you will find time. That is just it. So how are you ready to treat your business? For the new people coming in, how are you going to treat this business? Listen, guys, the mindset you adopt determines your outcome and result. Take your business casually, you become a casualty. Let me repeat that again. If you take your business casually, you become a what? Casualty. At the end of the day, you see other people making so much out of this same business and you're not making anything out of it. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is involve your mentality. Once you involve your mind, your work will show. Now, I want to ask, these are the kind of questions I want everybody to be asking. Ask yourself these questions every day. Ask yourself these questions every day. How can I yield profits? How can I deploy what I have been taught tonight? What you have been taught tonight, everything. Simon has been speaking for he spoke for more than 40 minutes. How can you deploy what you have heard today? How can you make more sales? How can you get new clients? How can you close deals? Everybody listen to this. Synergy between strategy and energy guarantees your destiny. And when we talk about strategy, we're talking about the mind. And when we're talking about action, when we're talking about energy, we're talking about the action, your daily input, what you are ready to put in to get the results. You heard when I told that guy, when I taught him, the person that raised, the second person that asked the question, when I taught him conversion rates. Guys, these things are real. You invited 3 clients and 3 of them did not show up. Next one, go and invite 6 clients. The next one, go and invite 9 clients. There's no way you keep upping your game. One day, you will see that In short, you have overflow of clients that you cannot even handle. That's the simple truth. Let me repeat that again. Synergy between strategy. The strategy is the mind and energy. Synergy between strategy and energy guarantees your destiny. And your destiny is what? Your productivity. Now, I want to say this again. Create time to think. Everybody put it on the chat box. Create time to think. I did not say create time to gossip. I did not say create time to worry. There's a difference between worry and thinking. There's a difference, a very big difference between worry and thinking. Create time to think. How many of us here think? Oh, I'm asking a question. How many of us create time to think? I think my thinking time is 4:30 a.m. every day. And guys, I cannot begin to tell you the level of knowledge I have gained in oh Lord, how do I explain this thing so that you people know that a mind that does not think does not grow. A mind that does not think does not grow. Now, Bill Gates, there's a story we heard that Bill Gates always gets to the park to think. And the mom asked him one day, what do you always go there to do? And he asked his mom, Mom, don't you ever think? And for your information, that is one of the thoughts that bettered Microsoft. Thinking gives you ownership mindset, and God gives you your own because it makes you proactive. By the time you think, you are proactive. Even before the problem comes in, you're already ahead of it. Most times, I don't even call it problem. I call it challenges, because by the time you say problem, you're attracting more problems. I call it challenges. And what challenges, once is a challenge, what do? You look for something to use to surmount that challenge, and you move on to the next level. Now, you need to be intentional about developing a mindset that will help you bet things. Be intentional about developing a mindset that would help you bet things. You see, each and every one of us here, we are loaded. If only God can open your mind and show you what you have embedded in you as a spirit being created in the image and likeness of God. You have everything you need to move to your next level. You have everything you need to create the kind of results that you want. Simon, next slide. We need to be fast, please. And I'm almost done anyway. Then, please, I want us to unmute our mics and say these affirmations. I think this is my last slide. These 8 powerful affirmations for success and wealth. And please, if you need to screenshot this, please screenshot. Say this every day to yourself. Affirm yourself to success. Affirm yourself and create crazy results for yourself. Affirm yourself to your next level. Now, the first one, hold on, guys. Hold on. What I say is you repeat it. Number 1, I am capable of achieving extraordinary success. Let me hear you say that. Capable of achieving extraordinary success. Now, hold on. The kind of voices I'm hearing. Hold on, listen. To me, and I go stronger. Do you know that your voice is very powerful? Your voice is very powerful. So whenever you are yourself, knowing what you are affirming, knowing that as you are affirming yourself, that thing is going to come to pass. Now, let's go back to that affirmation. I am capable of achieving extraordinary success. Let me hear you guys.
extraordinary success.
Extraordinary success. Number two, wealth flows to me easily and abundantly.
Come to me easily and abundantly.
I am worthy of all the good that life has to offer. I am worthy of all the
Goods that
life has to offer. My potential is limitless and I grow stronger each day. My potential is limitless and I grow stronger
each day.
Opportunities that lead to financial prosperity. I am confident in my abilities to success. I am confident in my ability to success. My mind is open to new ideas that bring wealth to success. My mind is open to new ideas that bring wealth to
success.
Say that again. My mind is open to new ideas that bring wealth and success. My mind is open to new ideas that bring wealth.
Man is open to new ideas that bring wealth.
Let's mute our mic. Let's mute our mics. Now, before I go off, one last thing I want to tell everybody here. Write a letter to your future self. What did I say? Write a letter to your future self. Take your pen. 5 years from now, what do you want to say about yourself? You want to be a man. You want to be an ambassador. You want to do this. You want to do that. Whatever you want to see in your life in the next 5 years, please take your pen and write it down. And see yourself being that whom God has called you to be. And don't forget, we have an already made vehicle for you, which is P1. Thank you so much for having me today. I love you all, and I'm looking forward to coming again with better things and better deals. Thank you so much for having me today. Thank you, Simon.